Welcome back, everyone, to the Global Diamond Broker, the Hard Truth Diamond Podcast, episode 130, more of a dive in 2025.
You practice that, huh?
Yeah. How'd you get it right this time?
You get so many things wrong. Sooner or later, you're going to get something right.
Ding.
Now you have all these issues. You're all excited about the podcast today.
I'm excited that we only have literally one more day left of 2024.
Yeah.
We can check it off the list and move on to 2025.
So, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to everyone out there.
So, anyway, let's get rolling today. I know you have a number of topics.
Mm-hmm.
What's the title again today? More of a dive in 2025. I mean, think about it, guys. Looks what's happening. Why do I always start off not being able to talk? Looks what's happening. Look what's happening today in the diamond industry. I got some insider De Beers information this morning.
Yep.
Where apparently De Beers, the legendary, iconic, multi-billion-dollar company, is not giving Christmas bonuses.
That's terrible.
12 of their, this is billions in revenues off, and we're talking about billions. They've let go their site dealers, which is 12 of them, 10 or 12 of them. I can't remember which it is now. I mean, it's a crazy time in the diamond industry. And here's my thing for our listeners and our clients. And I was thinking about this morning when I was up early, like I always am, doing my homework. For goodness sakes, don't overpay. You're about to see another dramatic drop in the price of rough. We talked about this before the holiday, and it's going to be compelling, to say the least. Where is it going to go? I don't know, but I will talk about this quickly. And not that I'm negative on the industry. The problem is, and I'm really not, I love my industry. I've been doing it for 43 years. I've had unique opportunities that are afforded to only the highest level in the industry. And the systemic misinformation today in the diamond industry makes me crazy.
Diabolical.
It's diabolical. Yep. This whole thing around somehow, I heard an important Martin Rappaport, who, by the way, that was a knife, by the way. I know.
You're still holding it.
Heroic story about my son this morning before we logged on. The things that are going on right now in the industry as it tries to preserve itself is, I think some of it is diabolical. The stuff about it being a good financial investment, and Martin Rappaport going on and even trying to encourage people to invest while the prices are down. How are the prices going to ever go back up?
No.
We've seen an industry get decimated. And, 2015, there were literally no laboratory-grown diamonds. I mean, that's a decade ago. But 4 years ago, less than 2% of the industry. And now we're looking at a situation where 2 out of 3 engagement rings, 2 out of 3 in the United States of America, which is over half the engagement rings in the world, all by itself. So you stack those 168 or 189, pardon me, not 168, but 189 or 90, however many countries are, together, it still doesn't do the engagement rings of the U.S.
That's correct.
Decimated.
Yeah.
The mine side of the industry, and I don't want to be negative coming off here, but when I hear companies aren't getting their bonuses for Christmas,
that's a hard one. It's a
hard one. And we have the Canadian mines here, and it's a tough time for a lot of people in the diamond industry, and I take no pleasure in reporting this, but I think people need to know the facts.
They do.
So that's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we were speaking about transparency, and I think 2025, as technology is evolving, AI is now, making its presence when people didn't know about AI, and now they do. Transparency is a new word. It's a new key, and people need to know. You need to educate yourself, use ChatGPT, get on your phone, Google it, figure it out.
Find out the facts. And even then,
correct.
the misinformation in the diamond industry has been so ingrained in the industry as a way to sell a product that it's frightening to me, but it's changing.
Yes.
Like the diamond industry is changing, and we're going to see the biggest changes in 2025. And of course, there's going to be greater dives in the value of diamonds, because why would you pay more? It's a difficult question. And now the other issue that they're dealing with, as we were reading in the Financial Times this morning, is the amount of fraud that's taking place, where people are ending up buying a diamond that came out of a laboratory, believing they're buying a diamond that came out of a mine.
You can never tell the difference.
You can't tell the difference. They cannot tell the difference. You know, if you send your diamond to the Gemological Institute of America and they say it's something, that's it. But no other laboratory in the world can do that and say that and have it be accurate. So it's one of the reasons I say GIA or no way. If they say it's mined, if they say it's out of a lab, that's what it is, and that's it.
Wow. Well, they should have that lady that you had a conversation with where she could tell the difference with both hands.
Oh,
she should work at the GIA.
You got to leave her alone.
Her superpowers.
She could become the verification
goddess.
So I was approached to do a movie.
Yeah, here's the backstory
on
of it
the
all.
diamond industry, and I sat down with this producer, and they wanted me to do it, and they were doing, you know. It was difficult for me, but they were doing they were trying to do a diamond movie about diamonds without including laboratory-grown diamonds, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
I think laboratory-grown diamonds, in my history in the industry, which started off, there were no cell phones when I started in the industry. I had a pager. I mean, this is a long time ago. It's 1982.
Damn.
And you know, the changes that have been wrought in the industry are unbelievable in that amount of time. But it's about to change even more. And I think, you know, for 2025, the price of mined diamonds are going to take a dive, another dive. So that's really what's going on. They have to.
Yeah.
The demand that they had is gone. You know, even the supply of these mines, I mean, look at what's going on. They're all, now De Beers cut the prices. Now Alrosa, the Goliath Diamond Company out of, and I choose the word Goliath.
I love that word.
Right, for Alrosa, the Russian company, is because they don't have the demand anymore. It's just not there.
It's not there.
And you were talking about it. We read it this morning in the Financial Times interview, is the fact that, what was the other part of it, is on prices. Sorry, it just slipped my mind there.
On prices, was it from this morning that we were speaking about?
Yeah, we were talking about the fact that Alrosa cut back.
Yeah, are we also talking, we spoke about De Beers, the biggest diamond stockpile since 2008
That's
financial
exactly
crisis.
It.
Yeah,
the biggest, she keeps notes, I do not.
because we got to stay on topic.
Okay, so you have De Beers.
Yeah.
The biggest diamond stockpile since 2008.
Wow.
Okay, during the global financial crisis. But the problem they're having now is, how do you come back? Because that crisis was an economic one. This crisis is predicated on laboratory-grown diamonds.
Right.
And the fact that they're making diamond buying so much more economical.
Yeah, economical, sustainable, much more easier for the consumer. It's basically like lab-grown diamond versus the mined diamond. That's basically what we're going off of.
And it's a war.
Yeah, it's a war.
And mined diamonds are losing the war. They've got to dump. I mean, these two companies, how long are they going to wait? How long are they going to cut prices? How long are they going to wait until they absolutely need money and decide to take laboratory-grown diamonds on where they live?
So your prediction for 2025, because you said De Beers cut about 10 to 12 of their associates, site holders. No one got a Christmas bonus. What is your prediction for De Beers of 2025?
Well, they're very much trying to sell the company. They seem to have no buyers, or to split it off from the mother company they have and make it a separate public company. But even that is going to be a hard go, I think. I had a dream. I had a dream the other night, and the dream was about the fact that everything in the industry, and there's the potential to have this, everything in the industry may go to laboratory creative.
Yeah, that's correct.
I mean, the technology isn't stopping advancing. De Beers first started, developing these in 54. I was there when you could look into them and tell with a loop.
Wow.
Today, the most sophisticated, I read the articles about this stuff, and, they try to make it like there's really something that your jeweler can tell you to identify the difference.
Yeah.
It's not true. Those machines they have are not conclusive. You're dealing with diamonds. They cannot be trusted. I mean, what if your jeweler decides he's going to test it as a real, as Branko Deljanin, who comes on the show here, is going to test it as a real and put it in a piece of jewelry and show you that one as the real, and all the rest are fake. You can have
tricky situation. That's hard.
But now the problem is the testers can't even measure that.
Yeah.
It's immeasurable. They don't work. So it's frightening times. I can only think we're going to keep seeing a decline in the value. Because, again, this isn't 2008.
Yeah.
There's no global financial crisis. I mean, yes, some countries are struggling, but the U.S. ain't. Look at what's going on there, and that's the biggest market.
Yeah.
It's expanded the market. And I personally, I not to be a negative Nelly, I think there's components of the industry like natural fancy colored diamonds that have provenance.
Yes.
And there's even some beautiful white diamonds. If you're going to get a mine diamond, for goodness sake, use beauty as your currency.
Yes. You got to use beauty, and you have to understand beauty as well.
That's right. And how to measure it.
Yes.
And that's what we've done forever.
Yeah.
So our clients, I'll say it again. These are the world's most beautiful diamonds, whether they come out of a mine or out of a lab.
Yep.
Prices that defy comparison. And those prices are going to keep getting better. Caveat emptor. Buyer beware.
Love
okay,
it.
That's my rant on that.
That's his rant. Week. And remember, as our viewers, you can always take a look at our Instagram. We do our diamond update. It's a price comparison that we do once a week.
Right.
So if you guys are always interested to know what are the prices in the market for lab-grown diamonds and what the global diamond prices, the global diamond brokers prices are, you can always check on our socials and find out.
Is that really that hard for you?
It was a lot of all together.
Really?
Yeah. I just wanted to get that out there.
What's
because it was like the global diamond broker.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
Anyways.
So you had something else you wanted to go on about.
So 2025, there's a lot of new trending topics in the diamond jewelry world. And I wanted to let people know, if you haven't known already, statement necklaces are going to be a hot trending topic for diamond jewelry, which I think is absolutely amazing. If you guys know me, I'm a necklace type of gal. As much as I have one on my neck, I wanted to upgrade it to a little bigger, like a 5 carat with a few rocks in between. I love a statement necklace. Bold, chunky diamond necklaces.
I gave you that necklace.
I know you did.
You going to mention that? And
yes.
Here we are. It's never enough, no matter what I do. Okay?
I'm going to upgrade for 2025. That's my prediction.
It's never enough.
Colored diamond accents are also trending in 2025. So we're talking about the yellows, the pinks, the blues, the champagnes. I'm noticing that people are saying they want to pair a colored diamond with a white diamond as an accent on a ring or, on a necklace.
We've been doing a few of those, actually.
Yeah, we have actually done,
that influencer on Instagram we had the Mind pear-shaped,
Oh,
beautiful
yes.
ring.
Yes, that was beautiful.
Champagne diamond, a beautiful dark champagne, and with a flawless lab-grown diamond.
Yeah, I've
what a
seen it.
stunning
It's
ring
beautiful.
she has.
Stunning.
Yeah.
So we're also talking about geometrical and sculptural designs when it comes to jewelry. That's also going to be trending in 2025. So we're looking out of the norm. So,
How is that out of the norm, though? If I
Okay,
may,
that's right. Yeah.
if I may, seems to me every single year
Yeah.
they talk about color again.
Yes, they do.
The fact that they're talking about bigger diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
to me, that would indicate more laboratory grown diamond
course,
jewelry.
yeah.
And this is, another thing that's going on
Mm-hmm.
is the fact that diamonds are now so, comparatively speaking, inexpensive, makes them available to do this stuff, which was never available before.
I love it. You never know. You may catch me on a podcast with like 10 carats on my neck. Bing! Love that. I would love that. So keep the trends going. We like that.
But would you care if it's lab grown or mine?
No! I want it to be the most beautiful, the most sparkliest in the room.
Sparkliest, is that a word?
Sparkliest. That's
Hey.
my word.
It's called fire.
The most fire in the room. So when you walk into a room, people are like, whoa.
But that's really what we do.
Yeah,
That's
that is
really our
correct.
thing is the most beautiful diamonds on earth, just
That is
like Harry
correct.
Winston did it.
Yeah.
And we're going to be launching soon our brand of, and it's going to have a name finally.
That is
and these are
correct.
the world's most beautiful diamonds, brokered.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, the last few stackable rings. I know that has been a trend within 2024, but now we're noticing a lot of women and males like to have stackable rings. So 2 or 3 rings on a
What
finger.
males like to have,
There-
like it's a
there
trend.
are-
Please,
yes.
it's been around for a
Yeah,
bazillion
it
years.
has been.
I mean, this is what I mean. Like every
The
year.
trends keep
it's-
coming back,
I
though.
mean, how many trends can you have? You want to know a trend? Here's a trend.
Yeah.
Is a solitaire engagement ring is probably the most biggest trend every single year.
It doesn't go out of style.
It never goes out
There
of
you go.
style, and it's the number one ring. I mean, they can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
I mean, who determines trends?
Well, that was actually from, can I say who I read it
Vogue?
from? Vogue Business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can say it. So, are all the other magazines reporting what Vogue's reporting? Or
I'm
is
not sure.
This Vogue's opinion.
This was from this
on
morning.
trends? Yeah.
So those are the top hottest trending of 2025 as per Vogue Business. So if you want to jump on the bandwagon, jump on it. I'm going to definitely jump on it. Remember I told
It
you I want
sounds.
to get some...
I've never seen you so excited about a topic here.
I'm
Right?
ready for the year to end. We're coming in strong 2025. I have way too much energy for you this
All
morning.
the time, every morning. What do you mean?
What do you
this
mean every
morning?
morning? Sometimes
You're
you
always
talk more than I
wound
do.
Up tighter than a... Anyway, so there we go. We've got trends covered.
Yeah.
What else do we need to cover today? Do we have anything else?
That was pretty much it.
I think so, right? We're
Yeah.
looking at 2025.
Exciting.
If you're going to own a diamond that comes out of a mine,
Mm-hmm.
for goodness sakes, contact us.
Yes, the Global Diamond
For goodness
Broker.
sakes, figure out how to buy in the new diamond paradigm. We figured it
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
In a mine diamond, it's very hard to price. The prices are all over the place because they're sitting on shelves in jewelry stores still. I mean,
Yeah.
check your GIA cert date. They're sitting on jewelry stores at the old price, which is quite often double.
Yeah.
So again, caveat emptor, buyer beware. If they start BSing you, tell them to call me directly. Get me on the phone.
Yeah.
What is it I said? Don't buy it. And I mean don't buy it. Don't buy the bullshit. Don't buy the diamond unless you're sure of what it is you're owning.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence.
Okay. Last question.
Yes.
So I was at the mall. I was at the mall the other day. There's so many jewelry stores that are open.
Right.
What is your prediction for 2025? If
Oh, I
Sales.
think you want to know what I think?
I do.
I think that laboratory grown diamonds have provided profitability again.
Yeah.
There's very, very difficult to make a profit on mined diamonds when they're dropping in price so fast. And that laboratory diamonds not only have provided that cushion for most jewelers,
Right.
but what we already talked about, you're going to see designs now
Yeah.
that they can actually afford to put in their stores.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that lab-grown diamonds, what our consumers, what our clients need to make sure of is the fact that it is what it says it is.
Yeah.
GIA certification with a laser inscription. And look, guys, this kind of fraud, this kind of counterfeiting, they've already had a case in the biggest bourse in the world. The biggest building in the world is the Indian Bourse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they the manager of a diamond company took a diamond in. He knew the diamond he was going to look at before he took it in. He had one cut to match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and switched it. So he said, I'm coming in to look at this very expensive diamond. Because the GIA publishes all the details, they cut diamonds now using computerized robotics. This is nothing new. It's not like the old days. And so they fed the details into a computer.
Oh, and it cut the diamond.
It cut the exact diamond that matched the GIA that came out of a mine.
Yeah.
And he swapped it. And he got busted. And this is the head of a diamond company. So think of what you're dealing with by the time your diamond goes through all those hands, because 9 out of 10 diamonds go through India, by the time it gets to your finger. The opportunity for misrepresentation, for fraud, for downright counterfeit is
high.
Is so high.
Yeah.
And guys, it goes on more than you think. I think nowadays, but particularly with the proliferation of laboratory grown diamonds, I think you really need to think about what you pay and what you own.
Yeah.
And really, at the end of the day, what's actually on your finger? We can help.
Good
That's
question.
what we're here for. It is a good question, right? Anyway, that's it. I'm out. It's New Year's. We're getting out of here early today. We came in to do the podcast.
Yes, we did.
And God bless everybody. Have a happy New Year. We'll see you next week in the new year.
In the new year, 2025.
This is pre-recorded, so this will be not on New Year's.
This will come out on the 2nd.
On the 2nd.
Yeah.
And you got questions. We've got answers. Please continue to contact us. We have our live coming up tomorrow.
That is correct.
And then we're out of here for New Year's.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
God bless everyone.